such a great interview this week. He is an up-and-coming streamer on Twitch who runs with one of the best regiments, the Door Kickers. He's one of the premier players on Warzone who will straight up smoke you on a 1v1 every damn time. He will out-strategize you on the battlefield and kill you with the most spot-on comps. He boasts 12,867 kills, a 2.04 KD, and has over 730 wins, top 0.1% in the world. Is that good? When he's not throwing the smackdown on Warzone, you'll find him doing all kinds of cool stuff. You can find him at the Twins ball games, crushing some beers, or maybe cruising through some hills, mountain biking, or fishing in the land of 10,000 lakes. He is the master of disaster, the Twin City Terror, the one and only Benji Man.
Welcome. I love it. How's that?
Welcome.
Oh, man, we are excited to have you on. We played with you quite a few times, and such a great opportunity to interview you. Thank you for coming.
Pleasure to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No, absolutely. Well, why don't we get to it? Why don't we get to the interview here?
Let's do it.
One of the things that, one of the big questions, and because Steele and I, we met on Battlefield. We're big homers. I've been playing since Battlefield 3.
Of course.
Yep.
And one of the things that we like to find out is, number one, are you a Battlefield homer? And number two, what do you think about the reveal that just came out, the gameplay that came out? What's your thoughts?
Of course. Battlefield is where I actually met the original Door Kicker crew, playing Battlefield Firestorm. So Battlefield has a special place in my heart for that. And I think it was the first game that I ever played competitively, even if I wasn't streaming at the time. I like the tactics of it, the communication, the squad play, and I think a lot of that carries over into what we're doing now as a group still.
Sure.
So I think that the Battlefield gameplay that I saw will kind of continue that, and I think allow for the group that we kind of have assembled with the Door Kickers to be able to continue, advancing what we're doing in terms of squad play, communication, and just, having a consistent group of guys that want to get out there and show a good time to you guys.
No, absolutely. And what do you do? Oh, yeah, you're going to ask the exact question.
Yeah, I probably. So, that's for sure. You guys dominated Firestorm, and that was kind of the big launch, I think, for Door Kickers, because I know you guys had a presence on Battlefield 1. You had a presence on 5 before Firestorm, but I really think Firestorm is what kind of launched you guys as a platoon and as a group of streamers. But what are your thoughts on what we know so far about Battlefield 2042? Like what's your initial kind of reaction to the reveal?
I'm glad that they kind of went in a futuristic direction with it. Historically it felt like a natural progression that you had Battlefield 1, which is a World War I based game. Battlefield 5 was obviously a World War II one. So I'm kind of glad that they went in a futuristic direction just to try something different. I know Call of Duty has tried to do futuristic games before. However, this one, it doesn't seem gimmicky. It doesn't seem, like cartoony. It seems like what a realistic future warfare would look like. So I think that they are spot on with the direction that they're going with it.
Oh, no, 100%. I mean, we don't have... I was a little nervous when they said it's 2042. We got the leaks. We saw some of the things. And I was nervous about jetpacks. I was nervous about jumping around.
I was just about to say jetpack.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
From what I've seen, I thought they hit a home run. Obviously the truth or the tale will be in the tape, right? I think they did. I think they did it right so far.
Yeah.
For sure. And, I know a big concern for the streaming community is, will it have a battle royale? Certainly battle royale lends itself to streaming easily, that you have it packed into a 20-minute game. There's a lot of strategy with it, the consistency of the maps and everything. However, I think that with what we like to do in terms of squad play, communication, I think that a lot of it will advance well to multiplayer, which tends to be more tactical than a Call of Duty multiplayer, which is more fast-paced, not as much squad-based. I like that Battlefield has different classes. I think that they're going to be doing with this game as well, like, a meta class, a support class, a heavy armor class, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So I think having that diversity that you can incorporate into your squad play will be really, really cool for this. I could definitely see myself streaming that when it comes out in October.
Oh heck yeah! We plan on streaming it as well. It's going to be amazing, and I think what they did come out and say there's not going to be a BR in this game, but I think they're going to take the Call of Duty approach, and it's going to release probably. I mean, don't quote me on this, but it'll be a standalone, free-to-play multiplayer months after the original debut of the game.
And that's a great way to incorporate a larger player base. Obviously, Warzone is free to play, and that was a big tale of its success. They were able to focus on making the content as good as possible by bringing as many people into the game as possible, which is great.
Yeah, that's the method now. If you anything that deviates from that, I don't see why. Same thing with crossplay. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they've confirmed crossplay on the new Battlefield yet. But if they were to not go crossplay, that would be a huge loss.
I definitely agree, especially since even with the current crew that we play with, I know some are on PlayStation, some are on PC. I don't think we have any Xboxes, but regardless, I think that's an important consideration that they need to think about if they want to really kind of combine the community rather than having, the PlayStation Battlefield community, the PC Battlefield community, kind of just make it all one collective thing. I think is the best way to go.
Well, and when we got to, even in Firestorm, Firestorm, it was my first introduction to Battle Royale. I truly enjoyed it. But one of the problems is we all would join in the same damn match, and you knew exactly
everybody
who
knew
was there.
everyone.
We were all in there
right.
because it was the PlayStation community. That's where I was. That's where you were, Cal, Steele, my boy.
For sure.
And the problem is you don't have the player base, and we would never have met some of the people I've met that are on PC or on Xbox, and I think that's just a direction it has to go. And if they don't do it, I'm going to be truly, truly disappointed.
For sure. One interesting thing, it's kind of just a low detail that I saw of the original trailer. To be honest, I actually have not watched the gameplay one, but the initial launch trailer, there's a scene where a guy jumps out of a rocket, or rather his fighter jet, and he pulls out an RPG or something midair and then blows the plane up. And I know from watching top gaming videos or top Battlefield plays, even though I'd never played Battlefield 4, I remember that was one of the funnest, coolest things you can do of it. I like how they just kind of threw a bone for the trailer. It's like, hey, we're bringing this back, know?
Yep.
I thought that was kind of a cool
thing that made a lot of people hyped. Original. Yeah, they're trying to bring the original community back because they lost so many hardcore fans to Battlefield 5 because it was just, let's face it, it was not good. There was a lot of good things about it, but generally speaking, it had so many issues, so many bugs. It was not one of their best, and they lost a lot of their fan base because of it.
Yeah, I think, like you said, if they go back to their roots, while also at the same time doing something a little bit different, I think that they have a really great formula for success. And certainly they've waited enough time. It's been, 3 years since the last Battlefield 5 launched? So they clearly took their time with it.
Yeah, and I think the graphics, everything I saw in the gameplay, everything I've seen suggests a great game. The one thing that I do hope they address, that obviously this is a subject near and dear to all of our hearts, is the fucking hackers. They have,
and that comes with the whole crossplay, right?
Yeah, they've got it. I think there has to be something done with it because we don't run into it as much as maybe you guys do in your lobbies. Obviously we're at a lower tier lobby. But we do run into it. I'd probably say about 10 to 15% of the time. You guys probably more in the 30 to 40, maybe even 50%. And I watch you guys, and your crew does not call people hackers. You respect the game, right? You respect players. But holy shit, man! Just even today there was 2 matches I watched on your guys' stream, and I'm going, you guys got smacked by a hacker. You guys, in 2 games, and that's just my periodic peeking in. What's your thoughts on what they need to do and what Activision even needs to do with Warzone if they want to keep it up?
For sure. Right now I think with Warzone, the way they're addressing hackers, to my knowledge at the moment, is they banned the Activision account. However, you can make a new Activision account with just another email. So, I take my email and put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the end, make a new account, and, same problem. And, I don't think the hackers are necessarily going for leaderboards or, you know, recognition. Like, you know, I think that they're just doing it mostly to be trolls is quite honestly what it is. I think that they just like, you know, fucking up games for other people.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
So, yeah, and they're damn good at it. So I think that maybe they need to go in the direction of banning an IP address. I know that idea has been thrown out before. I think that would just really kind of make a solution. And, you know, I really don't have any sympathy or pity for someone that gets their IP address banned for a game. I mean, play a different game then. I don't know. Play it fairly. Learn your lesson.
You just got to get the fuck on out of here.
Yeah. Move to Hawaii and try again. I don't know.
Right, absolutely. No,
So what do you think about Battlefield 2042 though? What do you think they need to do to address potential hacking issues like you mentioned in crossplay? You're bound to happen as soon as you introduce PC gaming to
for sure.
To a game, you're going to have software hacks, right? So what do you think the new Battlefield title can do to prevent the hacking problems that we see in Warzone?
You know, I think it kind of starts with this, with just staffing, you know, the game properly. You know, you could report someone for cheating, but if you don't have the personnel to follow up with those reports, maybe even review the gameplay of it, view the consistency of it. Did it happen in just one game? Did it happen in, you know, 3 games in a row that they got reported? I think that just having the personnel on hand is important. I know for Warzone, we were talking with the guys that they've hired 2,000 full-time people to design maps, keep up with maintenance, patches, updates, glitches. They have, you know, it's a far from perfect game, but if there is a big problem, they try their best to address it in a timely manner. So I hope that, you know, beyond the initial launch, that they kind of keep up with it and keep addressing the problems as they come up. Because, you know, when a game launches, there's bound to be some problems with it. That's just
for sure
the nature of it. So I think having the personnel and willingness to listen and respond to the community is super important. And I think that's one thing that Firestorm didn't do well. You know, we were talking about problems with...
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great example of what not to do.
I was just going to ask you, are there any lessons Battlefield could take from Battlefield 5?
Perfect. It's a great lead into that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you guys could explain it just as well as me what was wrong with Firestorm in terms of, you know, not being able to pick up loot, you know, stuff getting glitched into the ground, things like that. And you'd have to wait weeks, months, and sometimes
never
getting
into the map
it.
Before the game started.
That was at least 6 weeks before they fixed the glitch. You could jump in the map and open the safes, and then you get on a guy that's got full armor, and you're like, oh, that wasn't okay.
All the guns are thrown in the water. You land at the dam, and the safes are all empty.
Yeah,
exactly. So, you know, I think just listening and responding to the community. I think Reddit's a great way for, you know, the community to kind of be heard. You know, have you know people beyond, like, I guess, is it being developed by EA? Correct me if I'm wrong. The new Battlefield.
Yep. Dice.
Yep.
So, you know, beyond the Dice forum, the Dice website, I hope that they have, you know, their actual personnel looking on Reddit, different gamer blogs,
Discord.
You know, just the Discord, the general community, Twitch, you know, even, and just listening to people and seeing what they would like.
Yeah.
Well, the content creators kind of speak for. I don't know. They've gotten so much power over the years that honestly, they're the voice for the games. And like, when they're out there screaming and pleading, like, please fix this, change this. Like, we need you to listen to us. Like, they need, that's I think where they need to be is if, you know, if Jack Frags or Stone Mountain is saying, hey, like, this needs to happen.
For
guys,
sure.
Come on.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, a good example of that was, you know, Ninja and Fortnite. You know, there's a lot of things that, you know, he said, and it's not a perfect comparison, but clearly he had a large influence over that community. And Epic Games was very responsive to, you know, what he had to say. And I think that Epic Games has done a great job of listening to their community. And I see no reason why DICE can't do the same.
And it's interesting. We were just talking about this before you jumped on. I won't spoil the whole gameplay reveal if you haven't seen it yet, but
I'm excited for that.
There's Stone Mountain's voice is in it. And
no
Jack
kidding.
Frank's name on some of the guns. Yeah.
Nice.
So there's signs that they're interested in participating with the big streamers. So if they're taking time to incorporate them in their game, I mean, I hope that they're willing to listen to their points of view and opinions.
Yeah, and obviously making it stream friendly too. If they're going to have big streamers, you know, consistently play it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, because even if I mean, I assume they're going to come out with the battle royale. I think that's the natural progression of games.
For sure.
It will.
If they don't, they miss huge revenue.
You know what gives it away? Is Criterion was announced as one of their lead developers, and they built Firestorm.
Yeah.
That's the only
Mhm.
thing
Yeah,
they made
so-
on Battlefield 5.
And so that yeah, that's huge. But to our benefit as streamers, and we're more of a talk show, but we stream just to stay relevant during the week. But Battlefield is great drama. The conquest, the gameplay, the trying to win, and the objectives and capturing. So there's a lot
sure.
of benefits to even Battlefield coming out with that for streamers as well outside of BR. And so I'm excited about that for sure. But let's get to your stream. I just got
For sure.
I got tuned into your stream. I found out that you were streaming through SoCal. Obviously, that's where a lot of everybody comes from.
Of course.
But dude, what is up with your stream? First off, where do you stream? What's your channel name, and how do the people find you? Number one.
For sure. So my Twitch handle is Benjiman. It was kind of a nickname that I had in high school, and it kind of just stuck. It was, from sports and track and field and everything. And I actually had that as my gamer account for PlayStation since, I don't know, 2014, long before I even knew what Twitch was. And when I started, streaming, I didn't think that it would go to anything like it is now. It's really kind of blown up and just accelerated at an amazing rate.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that it started with something so humble as, my gamer tag from 2014, and it's kind of just grown into, a brand of sorts.
Yeah. 100%.
No, absolutely. And what? So first off, how long have you been streaming?
I would say I've been streaming a little less than a year, and I'd say that there's kind of even two tiers to it. I was streaming on PlayStation for 4 or 5 months, and then the past 6 months, we'll say, has been on PC, and that's really kind of when I invested in streaming and kind of fell in love with it, honestly. Just all the different things you can do with it. Streamlabs, customizing your channel, doing different sounds, emotes.
Yep.
There's so much you can do with streaming, and so many ways to make it better. And I think just listening to your community and hearing what they want from you, I think that's one thing that I really take pride in is listening to the community and just seeing what they think is good.
Oh, and I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. You do a great job. Great.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You keep
enjoy
throwing up these softballs for us, because that was our next thing, man. Is like, honestly, congrats on all the success that you've been seeing lately. Like, we've it's pretty obvious to see that your stream has been growing, and one of the biggest things that we notice is your ability. It's so obvious that you really truly care about your stream, and you put in the effort
Of
to
course.
make it look good. You put in the effort to interact. You're very responsive. What drives you to do all those things?
I was about to say, just in my everyday life, I'm very open-minded. I like getting to know people. In college, I was actually on the international student board. So a lot of my friends in college, I have friends from Japan, Brazil, Germany, so I've always been curious about meeting other people. So after, I started moving beyond 1 or 2 people in my chat and building this community of people from Turkey, Hawaii, there's so many different places where people follow from. And I think having that global feel to your community is really cool, because beyond even me interacting with them, the people in my chat are interacting, learning things about each other. I just kind of like that sense of cohesiveness that, we're all here to enjoy a stream, enjoy the gameplay, and, just have a good time.
Yeah, no, it shows in your stream. I mean, I've never been a big stream follower. The only person I've ever watched was Cal. That's because we met on Battlefield 1. I wanted to support him. But I've gotten into it now, and your stream is definitely one of the better ones. So great job on it, bro. Seriously.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I am thoroughly entertained when I sit and watch you. And obviously, you play with some great people. And so that always helps. That always helps.
Yeah. And I was about to say, with Kella and Firestorm, I kind of, was like a, 9th, 10th, 11th option. And, that I think Kel and the other guys that I stream with, Fierce, Spectre, Outlaw. The fact that I've been playing with them more, we kind of have built a sense of trust and responsibility with each other, that we're just going to entertain people, be positive, and just welcoming for everybody. So we're very much on the same page for that.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I mean, just before you got on here, we were watching your stream, and you clutched that dub up at the very end of the
That was
stream,
great. We loved end on it.
Yeah, that was. I mean, you went down. You had a revive. They killed the 2 other guys, and there's 1v1 you, and you have 1 plate on, and you see the guy, and you quit plating and hurling laser the SOB.
That was awesome.
That poor bastard. He's just running up the rocks. He's just hanging out. He's just trying to get position. Smack. Right in your ass, son. It was great.
You know that's going on the Instagram later.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't.
Smacked his ass.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
Yes, definitely will. Definitely will. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm super passionate about the game. I love getting excited, and I actually enjoy going back and watch my stream, and just seeing how excited I get about it. And I always can't wait until I get on and stream again. It never felt like work, or I never woke up in the morning when I was set up to play with the guys, and it's like, hey, I'm not really feeling it, or maybe I'll just do it to get a follower or 2 and then get off. Like, my mindset is always, I'm going to bring my A game every day.
Awesome. And it's hard.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I don't think people understand, and I never understood it until we started doing it. It's so effing hard to bring your A game every day to the stream. It's so difficult.
Right, and it shows. It shows when you don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think,
the
I think equally
positivity.
obvious to it's showing that, hey, you're entertaining, you like to interact with your chat. It shows even more so when you're having an off day. So that's why, the day that I don't want to stream, or I'm not feeling, or feels like a responsibility, I just won't, because you never want to give less than your best.
Absolutely. What a great philosophy. What a great philosophy. Now, I did a little Instagram stalking. I did some Instagram stalking.
All right, then.
Yeah,
you're not the first.
And it was kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, you sexy.
So first off, before I ask my next question, what is your Instagram so people can go check that out?
For sure. So I have 2 Instagrams. I have a gaming Instagram that I made probably honestly about 2 weeks ago, and then my main Instagram. It is all one word, all lowercase, Ben Spranger. So BENSPRENGER. That's the handle for that. And then from both of them, there's links to my Twitch from my personal Instagram, and from my gaming Instagram, there's a link to my personal account. So it goes both ways. So
perfect.
You look one up, you can find the other.
Awesome. And you do need to go check them out. So definitely check them out. There's some really good clips. The cat is legit. I mean, he's just a legit player. But are you a Twins fan? I saw you at the Twins game, and I'm like jealous. Not only you're at the Twins game, you're down in the lower bowl, right by first base side, right off of the plate. It was an amazing game I went to. Obviously, it's not the best year for the Twins. However, the game that I went to, they were facing the Yankees. I think they were down. What was it? They were down 4-5, bottom of the 9th. And our player, he hit a 3-run homer to clutch it out, and we ended up winning 7-5. A walk-off homer in the bottom of the 9th for 3. So it was an amazing game to go to, and I just love being able to go out and do things again. I actually live right in the heart of downtown Minneapolis, and the stadium is walking distance from where I live. So I really try and invest in going to games and just getting out there, and it's a great way to unwind after a long day of streaming. 100%.
Be able to sit down and have someone else entertain you, right?
Right.
So now I want to we have a set questions, and I think we need to expound on a few other things, because some of the things I saw on your Instagram, I really, it kind of hits home with me because I'm an outdoors guy.
For sure.
The first question I want to ask was, outside of the Twins, what other sports are you into? What other things are you into? Teams? What about sports that you're into?
Yeah. So a big thing that I was a runner in college. I actually did the track and field team at the University of Minnesota, where I went to school.
Nice.
And I studied nursing over there, studied psychology over there. So more recently, I've gotten into doing triathlons, specifically Ironmans. And if you don't know what an Ironman is, it's a long 140-mile race. So it consists of a 2.4-mile swim, a 120-mile bike ride, and a marathon, all in one day. I've done one of them before in northern Idaho.
No.
And thinking about it.
I'm hurting right now because I know exactly what the Ironmans are.
Yep.
I trained for one about 15, 18 years ago. I trained for one, and I said, that is not for me. No.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. And, the difference from, regular track and field where you're racing against a whole bunch of other people on a track is it's kind of more of a mental thing against yourself. You really compete against yourself. And I think a cool thing is being able to listen to your body and just maintain this equilibrium where you need to stay on top of it. You need to have, your protein bars, your potassium supplements, your hydration. You need to kind of listen to your body and be like, all right, when's the last time I've done each of these things to have the energy to keep on going and just having that mentality. So I think it's cool because, in video gaming, you're obviously competitive against other people, but with Ironmans and just triathlon racing in general, you're competitive against yourself. So I think it's cool to push yourself in those two different ways.
Wow.
Man, that's fantastic. Wow.
The mental, and I can't express, so I played college ball, football, I'm a football guy, and I thought that was the most masculine sport you could ever play. I'm not going to lie. I thought you had to be on football. I
love me some football too.
Right? But when I was training for that triathlon, or the Ironman, we had one here in Utah where I live.
Sure.
And I started training for it. Two of my friends actually did it, and I went, no. Just no. The mental fortitude that you have to have. It's not even just about your body. Your body's going to give out on you in those on those Ironmans. They give out. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's
totally.
what's right here. It's what's in here, and you did it, bro. You mentally tough like nobody's business. Nobody's business. Great job.
For sure.
Great
Appreciate
job.
that. Appreciate that.
That's impressive.
Wow. All I'm saying, anybody who's going to watch this, if you don't understand what it is, what I want you to do is I want you to go swim 20 laps in a pool. I want you to run 2 miles, and I want you to bike 10 miles in one day, and then tell me how.
Now you're warmed up.
Tell me how.
Now you're warmed up. Exactly.
Now you're warmed
exactly.
up.
That's a breather. That's go try that shit because what this man did is absolutely unreal, phenomenal, the purest test of physical and mental toughness you'll ever experience in your life. Great job, bro. Great job.
Hey, appreciate that. That's awesome.
Oh wow.
It's cool. I love getting to know the little personal intricacies of the people we have here, because a lot of you guys live really interesting, cool lives. Like it's nice to be able to share that with the folks.
Yeah, I think, just with our crew that we have in general, a lot of them have really cool passions and interests that lie outside of video gaming. Yeah. And I think just kind of showing that there's more to you than just gaming, I think is a great way to kind of put yourself out there and, kind of have a better understanding of who you are and what you stand for.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Well, Benji, I've always respected you 100%. I always have every time we played. You're a straight shooter and you're a damn good player. But my level of respect went up. I can't even put into words right now.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I'm blushing.
Yeah. I got a little man.
Bro's gushing all over you, bro.
Romance, right? Bro, I can't put into words. I trained for that shit. I trained and I couldn't do it. And I was like, no. And I was in peak physical shape back then. I mean, I'm talking 8% body fat. I was pushing up like 325 on the bench, 495 on the squat.
Okay. All right.
I was on it, right?
You have to give me some pointers on that.
I couldn't do it. I was like, no, you don't understand the bromance with this right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Shit. Anyway, let's get to Warzone.
Yeah.
You got the Warzone.
For sure.
Let's get to it.
Yeah. So we'll switch gears here. But so Warzone is obviously the thing for now. Everybody's playing it. Everybody's talking about it. It's the be all end all for battle royale.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what brings you back to Warzone day after day? Is there anything specific that comes to mind that tells you, hey, I need to be in Warzone?
I think that you're just, the time to kill in Warzone is so quick. If you're off your game for a second, you're going to get downed. You're going to have to go to the gulag. I think that you can never relax. I think that's kind of a cool thing about it, that you're always doing something. obviously, like, sometimes we're holding a position and we're able to interact with chat and everything, but we're always thinking about something there. It's a thinking man's game. And that's what I really, really like about it, that, you're always thinking about how you can put yourself in the best position to win. And I think that winning mentality is really, really cool about it.
Oh, it's ultra competitive for sure. It's probably the most competitive first-person shooter out there, I think, right now. The skill base in that game, I mean, hackers aside, is insane.
Yeah, and unpopular opinion maybe for some, but I actually appreciate the skill-based matchmaking for more than one reason. I think that for most importantly, for new people to the game, it allows them to get familiar with it, maybe meet some people, get better at the game, kind of develop an understanding of it. And then, for more competitive players like the crew that I normally play with, I think it gives us an opportunity to challenge ourselves and try and become better. We're always thinking about how we can get better at the game.
I love
put
that
ourselves in a better
positive
position to win. Yeah, it's always about improving. And obviously, we'll yell, we'll swear if something goes wrong, but it's like, all right, why did this happen?
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? Every single one of you guys that we've had on here, every single one has had that exact same answer. It says a lot about you guys as a group and your mentality, because you guys are up for a challenge 7 days a week.
It shows for sure.
And it probably makes, I played with you guys a few times on SoCal and a few things, and it makes those dubs that much better and that much more satisfying, because, my philosophy is, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Right? That's just how it is. And you're beating the best players in the world. I mean, I've seen you guys. You're in there with, the Nick Mercs, the Swags,
definitely.
They're all there.
Yeah. We definitely have beat them more than once.
Yeah. And like I said, you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. And you're beating them. And that, I love the outlook for the skill base.
Yeah, for sure. And I hope that Battlefield could actually do something similar, maybe with their multiplayer. I think that that's a great way to get introduced to, the team play, the gameplay, especially in a game that is as tactical and as thinking heavy as Battlefield will be. I think that that's something cool that they could incorporate as well.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So I've got an interesting spin-off of that kind of. So do you prefer the fast-paced, slide cancel, fast TTK style that Warzone offers, or do you prefer the more slow, methodical, tactical strategy that Battlefield offers?
I honestly think that there's beauty in both. I like that Warzone is super fast-paced. You're always doing something. You're always on your P's and Q's. But then I think that a game that might be a little bit slower, like Battlefield, I think that offers the opportunity to maybe interact with your stream a little bit more, mess around, hang out. I mean, I've seen Battlefield gameplay, and it's a fun game. All the shenanigans that come with it. I think that it offers more room for that. So I think both of them are super valuable, and I'm looking forward to exploring both of them on the stream.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And so, we're going to jump into a game. We're going to get into playing. And that's one of the funnest parts about our interview still. Now, we're talking about this the other day, is we get to play with the best players on Battlefield. Like we do, and we're not very good, and we get to play with the best. So it's like kind of awesome for us. But before we do, what advice can you give to an average player like me to make their game better, to succeed more and have more fun? Because, kills are cool. I can't get in it, many. I mean, I think my personal best is 17. Not bad, but not
that's pretty darn good, man.
Well, not bad, but not great.
Brillo loves to pretend he's not very good. He's not bad.
But, okay. I mean, it is what it is. Self-deprecation, whatever. To me.
Right.
But what advice can you give to the average gamer that's going to watch this?
For sure.
To help them succeed at getting those dubs?
For sure. I think it's always, you got to be a little bit selfless. You got to think about, how can I put my team in the best position to win? If Colin says going to a buy station, buying back 2 or 3 of your teammates and maybe dying for it, you're still helping the team. Likewise, I think that it's important that, you're always thinking about, why did this result happen? If I died to this gun or in this location, why did I die over here? Did I not get there fast enough? Did I take a bad angle to it? What did I do that resulted in a negative outcome? I think learning from those negative outcomes, like anything in life, is the most important thing.
Yeah,
just learn with every bad experience.
Great advice. Great advice. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's jump into it. You're gonna lead us. We're gonna follow you the best we can. We'll try not to hold you back.
I'll do my best too.
And let's go.
No pressure.
Let's go rip a game.
Let's go rip a couple.
See what it is. Right. All right.
Sounds great.
Let's jump to it.
All right, let's do it.
Helicopter prison room. That's
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna basically full send the chopper. One of you two grab the team bounty. Both of you guys land that team bounty together. Because both will be
copy.
Mark a drop point for your team.
Copy.
We're going to need an intermediate way to get there.
Mark the helo.
Helo over here.
You want to...
I'm going to full send the one at TV. TV.
Copy.
TV to prison.
I'm just going to fucking go and mash square, and whoever's driving, I guess, just drive.
Exactly. 100.
It's contested.
Probably B.
He got it.
B. Pull up. And he's got a fucking gun. And another guy outside that has a gun, bro.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Do what you need to do to stay alive.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about the res. I'll figure it out.
I just spilled my claw all over my keyboard.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Are you sure, Ben? I guess that's kind of committed.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay.
Obviously, we want to get to prison, bro.
Yep. We need a vehicle, Frilla. When there's nothing in front of us. Maybe this Jeep down by Stadium?
Yep. That'll do.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
And then these outs real quick.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good job, Alien, there. That's perfect. It's all about the team.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold here for just a sec because I got a buy right next to me. You got people on you.
Call.
We've got... I don't.
Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked.
Okay, you
They're
got
RTB at this time.
Good shot. I'm going to think about resetting in prison.
Yeah.
I'd still
there
like
you
to
go.
get there.
And see if that most wanted's still there. It is, and so is the heli.
It leads me to believe that everything's still good to go in prison.
Yep, we're gonna get this Jeep, and then we'll meet you there.
Copy that. Go into prison.
Copy. I'm leaving everything behind, Frilla. I'm just
I'm marking
prioritizing.
both of these just to see if the status of either of those things changed. Because if either of them are taken, it's not worth doing anymore.
Copy.
I mean, that's such a prison catch. That's going to catch for at least 2-3 more circles.
Yep. Right behind you, Frilla. Alright, we're inbound.
Copy that. Take a good route. I'll meet you guys there.
Yep. Copy good route. La 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 la. Well, it's not how we drew it up, but it doesn't matter if we still end up getting it.
Exactly. All we lost was one gulag fight, so no biggie.
Yep. Yep, I'll take that. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the chopper, establish the top.
We'll get the contract.
No, it's auto unlock. Fucking god.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, that always freaks me out too. Oh, they're there?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm still gonna try this something.
Okay. Well, the most wanted's in the basement. Should we still go grab that, or once you get the heli, we can just go grab a most wanted anywhere else?
I armored a guy?
Enemy lost track.
Helipad, right? The helipad.
Okay.
Push it.
He's full.
Grab
He's
that.
full.
Grab the most
I'm
wanted.
going to get the most
I'm holding
wanted.
the
It's
top.
underneath though. Yep.
That's great.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for the most wanted, Frilla. I'm going for the most wanted.
Stupid.
UAV entering the AO.
I'm in the bowels of the prison.
Enemy cluster strike
there's
incoming.
cluster.
Take cover.
Yeah, there is.
Do what you can. I'll try and scoop you the best I can.
Ellie?
Advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Copy, Heli.
For resupply.
What? No!
Find a place.
Yep.
He's camping the most wanted.
He's camping. I copied that.
Alright, what's up right here, Moss?
He's got goal
Your
line.
teammate was sent to the gulag.
Let's hold this until freeloading.
Chance to redeploy.
Get up top with me. We'll hold it until freeloader comes. Send people one at a time to hold freeload up. Got an idiot jumping.
Advised,
No.
RTB
God damn it.
Hey, Brad?
Fly back from center of prison. He went to tents. Pull that contract when you can.
Enemy dropping into the
As soon
AO.
as I get out of the ghoulie. There we go.
Bye.
Nice. Oh man, I should have anticipated he was going to be
Chopper.
doing that.
He's in chopper. Enemy in chopper.
Have that.
But he got that.
I mean, I don't, the Buddy probably left. Do you think he's still camping that thing down there?
Here, right here.
I would
Drop it,
I'd
dickhead.
assume
Oh,
that
yeah.
much, yes.
Police.
Yep.
Sniper.
We're holding this for
Sniper.
another 2 minutes. Free loadout comes in. Copy sniper. Corella, could you buy steel over here now?
Buy station identified.
I'll cover that the best I can. And a 5-sec for yourself.
Land on you, I would assume.
Yep, land me on top of prison.
Copy.
Copy that. Do you know a good route up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go left.
That's beautiful. That's the one.
Any guns up here?
Nothing of note. Person inbound.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
He didn't make the top.
He's right here.
As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, not worried about it.
Live mark. Yeah, I'm not worried about him.
As long as they're down
I got
there and we're up here, we're good.
They're on me.
I got a revolver with an.
Copy,
Oh
they're on
shit,
you.
where are you?
Covering what I can. Keep coming up.
We made a
Good shit,
mistake.
for all.
Do you want help?
Loot him, come up as quick as you can.
No. Okay.
Pull that most wanted contract. Pull it meaning like unhighlighted. Okay. Another next turret over, just watch that. You're good?
He's there. He's there. There's another one down here. Live mark.
I'm communicating.
Plated him.
Life mark weak. Life mark super weak. Just don't have a shot on that. Alright,
Loadouts out. Two boxes.
two loadouts.
Guy down here on the ground, Benji.
Copy that. He's getting shot at.
Plated him. Downed him with the revolver from up here.
Let's go. Alright,
Is Lodi outside the prison?
yes it is. I'm going to go to hit that. You guys stay up here.
Copy. He just he bought back. I'm gonna watch the manhole. That's literally the only thing I can do that makes.
He's right here behind this wall.
Copy.
He went in.
I'll find a place. Not now.
I'm gonna
Maybe
clip
later.
that pistol kill. 2 vehicles approaching prison really fast.
Copy that.
We're going in the botthole.
Yep.
I'm trying to come up ASAP so that way you guys can hit your load too and we'll just swap out.
Enemy
Hostile dropping
dropping
in.
into the AR.
Almost drill it.
I'll find you.
Plated him. Plate broken.
Where's that?
Oh my
He's
god!
got
I
a
almost
pistol.
shot him out of the air. Towards the flare. I almost shot him out of the air with the fucking revolver. And this thing's a pretty heavy hitter.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna do this one by one?
Correct.
Okay, you go ahead, Frillo. I'll stay here. You want me to go?
Yeah.
What path did you take?
I jumped outside of prison and then, like, dived around.
Okay.
Let me know if that explanation's good enough, otherwise I'll...
Gas is moving.
Yep.
try to run it back.
They're lasering me.
Right here.
I'll find a place not now. Maybe later.
Nice job. And then there's an ascend pretty close to that loadout.
Yep, there is.
He's broken inside there.
Positive ID on the bounty target.
I'll
Sort them
find a
out.
place not now.
Copy. Got a
Maybe
bounty
later.
marked.
I'll find it not now. Maybe later.
Coming up the ascent.
Down. Just gonna call him that. Ooh,
2 in that area
my
now.
mount. Copy 2 in that area. My mount got fucked up from that. Pearl, if you want to try and hit your Lodi, your
One
call.
more. There's
This is
3,
like a
there's
personal
3.
judgment. Copy.
There's 3
Copy
in that
3.
area now.
And one's a sniper.
Yeah.
If you want to try and make a play for your loadout, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You do.
I'm gonna wait till Steel gets here.
I'm already up here, so as long as one person holds the roof, that's the important thing.
Ooh, orange box. Oh, I found an ammo box, boys.
That's big time. That's
Yeah.
big time.
I'll wait till you get back, Frillo.
Dead in it.
I'm trying not to challenge anybody until I have at least one more person back up here with me.
Yeah, on my
There's
way.
people in that tower. Steel, I'm going to say this. Do you know they send
Yep.
up that doesn't go through the tower? Do you know they send up on blue?
I can't do that.
Not really.
If you're asking me, Gorilla, I don't.
Don't go through the don't go through the tower is what I'm trying to say. That's where our bounty is.
Oh yeah.
The other way up. You're good. Oh shit, Steel made it good.
Oh, he downed
That's
me.
why we have 2 people. Yep, that's why we
Yeah,
have 2
he's
people
one
up
shot.
here.
Yeah, good idea. I have no place, that's
That's
okay.
why I want to
though.
wait to challenge that.
Yeah. He's
Again, I have no
he's
place
one
either.
shot, he has no plates.
Copy that.
Downed him.
Good. Okay.
He's one shot from juice.
Go on.
There you go.
Target is down. Well done.
Bounty
And
down.
we just got paid for that.
And
I'm
there's
gonna
2
drop
more
my
there, though.
ammo
There's
box
2 more
when-
there,
when-
though.
Okay. When Frillo gets
I'm
up here, I'm
ready.
gonna drop my ammo and I'm gonna go for
Copy that.
plates. I'll go get plate box.
Copy that.
If that makes sense.
I'll do something a little risky, but I think it's worth it.
I'm
Yeah.
just grabbing a little cash on my way up, gentlemen.
Frag. Oh, Benji, you jumped down there. Oh shit.
Yep, intentionally.
You. Okay.
Bye.
Nice. I got Overwatch. You said there was 3, so that's 2. There's one more. Oh, the sniper. Where's the sniper, Benji?
Unknown.
I'm gonna try and find him. I think he's on one of the other pillars to your right.
Let me know. I'm up.
Oh, I found him. He's right here.
Copy that.
I see him. Plated. He's
I got
going
2
down.
beneath me, too.
I'll
That's
find
the
him.
separate
He's one
from my
shot.
squad.
He's running away.
Maybe later.
He's running away. Okay, I'm gonna... Are you almost up, Frillo?
I'm on the other side. I will be.
Okay. Once you get up here, I can drop my ammo box, then I'll go get plate box. Unless you want to go get plate box right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll cover you.
Safe zone located.
Makes more efficient use of our time.
UAV.
Yeah, buy yourself something pretty. There you go.
UAV
There you
entering
go.
the AO.
You see, yeah, you're surrounded, Benji.
Yep.
You need to come support it?
Right here.
I'll find you.
Green mark. He's weak. You're
Takes out one of
Going
the
up.
I'm out of sniper ammo. I might have to drop this ammo box.
RTB for
I'll
resupply.
wait. I'll wait. I
My
want Frillo to
biggest
be able to
concern
hit
is
it too.
plates at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my guys.
plates are a dire for me right now.
Yeah, we all need them.
On my way. Coming up the left, I was gonna go right.
Sorry, Theo, can I get all your money, please?
You get what? Oh, half my money yet.
All of it.
All of it.
45 meters out.
Okay.
Gas is moving.
Moving up now.
I think I can drop this. You'll be here in time.
30 minutes out, or 30 meters out. Coming up the ladder.
I can live with that.
Armor ammo box is out.
Armor's out.
Oh my gosh, you got that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, that changes things. I don't know if I want to go to that buy anymore. I'm wondering if we could win without it.
Now these cats are fucked.
Turn next to us east.
Peek it. I dare you to peek it, buddy.
Whoa, I just got sniped from the
he's
left.
dead.
I have no idea. I have no idea where I
Downed
got
him.
sniped.
I got him, Benji.
Good call on the res.
You're right.
We're gonna get pushed eventually. We've been messing with these guys for so long, they're gonna get tired of us. You got sniped from the left? Must have been this barn or something.
Is there a place where I can wash
This
up?
guy right here.
I'll find a place.
I mean, it was
Not
just-
now. Maybe later.
I even just looked. It was over, Johnny.
So I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, on us
Cancel
maybe?
Pharrell,
There's Frilla's footsteps always fuck with me for some
I have
reason.
plates. I just don't like plating. Until we get close.
I respect that given where we're at. How good of cover we have,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Just save him. If I go down, we got the red.
Copy that.
Them fucking
We
John
have 3 people
McClane
in that turret
footsteps with
next
no
to us in this
shoes.
direction.
Moving.
Contact.
Copy.
People in that turret.
I'll find a
Cancel
place.
that.
Broken.
Where? Where?
Way out here.
Not now.
Way out there.
Maybe later.
Ah, fuck. Way out there.
Not now. Maybe later.
Yeah, that's who downed you,
Not
I
now.
guarantee it.
Maybe later.
That's
We're definitely doing like a slow play conservative strategy here, but it's
oh yeah, that's okay.
got ammo up here,
Plated him
plenty of
again.
proxies out.
AT mine set.
Yeah, I've got 2 proxies in the pocket.
AT mine
Copy.
set.
Bertha approaching left to right.
Not
Oh,
super
now he's going
interested in
away.
that. I'm basically
me
just trying
neither.
to wait out a bunch of people over here. We're definitely catching again.
Yeah.
One pushed over to us.
Another team.
Oh yeah?
This team's gonna be coming to us right
I'll
here. in
find
the
a
Bertha.
place. Not now. Maybe later. Not now.
One in the ramp. Wipe. Wipe the
Broken
ramp.
is it Bertha?
Copy, that's different. I wiped a different team.
Yep. Copy.
Location.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe
I don't know what they're doing. They're here for something.
Right here. Coming up on
I'll
ladder.
find a place.
Right here on me. On that mark. Live. Good.
Copy.
Change the position.
Wiped.
Nice, I got an
Every
assist.
slab, one underneath.
They're they're in the little underpass. They shot the Bertha as well.
Copy underpath.
Yeah.
We have at least
coming
one
up the
heartbeat. Trophy out.
I hear
Trophy
them.
system
Yep.
online.
Good trophy.
Watch it. Watch if you have an airstrike. We're not jumping off. At least 2 underneath.
Yeah.
Down and confirm 1.
Nice.
Idiot. Sniper shot deeper farm. Watch the sniper
Yeah.
farm.
Okay, I'm gonna go take care of the phone. You guys take care of that. I'm gonna go keep him off you guys.
Still got 2 beneath us.
Try that.
Copy 2 beneath.
I got 2 snipers farm.
Copy
Where
2
in
sniper
farm?
He's down.
Where?
Right. He one's on this rock.
Gas moving
One's
in.
on
Find a
this rock.
place. Not now.
2 rocks.
Maybe later.
Copy rock.
Big rock
Alright.
here.
Oh, I see it. By the
yeah,
buy.
yeah,
By the buy.
Not now.
Bertha's
Maybe
active.
later.
Sniper from farm cracked
Oh.
me.
Good thing over here. I got going for me.
Yeah, you guys take
Copy.
care of that.
I was
Yeah,
able
is
to
there
loot
more
my body.
plates down there?
In California.
Okay,
Five
yeah.
plates out for you.
Thank you.
I'm taking the satchel.
Enemy dropping into the
Oh my
AR.
god, there's a fucking convoy.
Convoy out
4 vehicles.
Copy that.
Broke one in the back of one of the trucks.
I think it's multiple teams with all these convoys.
Oh yeah. There's 4 vehicles active.
I'll find a
and guys
place.
over here on my mark, right at that mark, 25 meters right.
Not now.
Other than
Maybe later.
airstrikes, I got everything I need to win.
Yeah, I don't have airstrikes and I don't have selfie, but I'm okay with that.
You're right.
I juiced one of those guys. That was insane. Good job, Benji, fetching all the loot. Is there any more down there?
Yeah. I just saw that he was a little far away in heartbeat, so I was able to pick it up. No, nothing else. I brought everything back up. I dropped my plates and I'm on the roof and took his.
Copy.
Takes resources
Both
away
right
from
here.
him, gives it to us.
I got 2 teams on that mark. One right, one left. They're fighting right now.
Copy.
Copy that.
Forward mark. He jumped off. He's going to be coming to the right. Yep.
No eyes.
I don't know if we need there yet.
Fighting's done. The area's
All right.
cleared out.
Bertha?
We need to get to
Yep.
blue. Blue
Okay.
priority.
Copy
Blue
blue,
priority.
copy blue,
Getting ready to
moving.
move to blue.
Yep, moving.
Ready to move. Grab all the resources you can from the roof. Going.
Yeah, I already did.
Grab these plates on the way.
Armor here.
Full. Pick your proxies up if you want.
Fuck. I think he's there. One guy just landed there.
It's alright. 3 of us should. Oh, yeah, you know he's on the ground. Right there, Benji.
No visual.
He just. I down. Oh, he got him
Good
out of the air.
Alright, hitting our second loading for restock. Moving up to turret.
I don't have a restock. I'm gonna grab Ghost.
Or whatever you want. Perfect.
Yep. Moving up the turret.
Good shit, boys.
I just domed that kid out of the air.
Nice.
He's gonna think I'm hacking.
That was an amazing shot.
Oh fuck! I missed the car 98. My internet must be working all right, Perilla. I wouldn't be able to do that yesterday.
Alright, watch that team from
Rover?
turret doesn't jump to us.
Rover's taking fire from an elevated
Copy, Rover's
position. They're
taking
on these
fire.
rocks right here.
I'm gonna watch inside the prison. You guys kind of sweep the perimeter. Again, no selfies.
Copy.
for us.
No
Be
selfies.
quick on the rest because we can get airstrike.
Yep. Where's that at?
Underneath us.
I got new proxies out. I got new proxies out for us.
Oh, yeah.
Copy
You
new
guys are able
proxies.
to throw any? That'd be cool. Cool.
Okay, they're down here in the woods.
On plates.
Where the fuck are they? I've got 5. We're looking for 11, 4 teams. There's fighting going on down here in the woods somewhere. I'm almost positive. I just can't see them. There we go. There's some tracers.
I'm a little.
Dude, are they on? Are they inside the prison shooting out of one of the holes?
Yeah, I think they're right there.
That's possible. I'm gonna watch the main door. Yeah,
Oh, right here below me.
quite possible. All right, you got
Play
that.
them.
I'm just gonna trust you that you got it.
Broken. One shot. Right here on the lip.
Got gas inbound. Safe
Big
We
zone
caught it
touch for
again?
us, boys.
Yeah.
He's right here in the bush. Right below me.
Big
Yeah.
time catch.
Yeah. Looking for 9. 3 teams.
I hear him opening
Scanning
doors
the-
beneath.
Yep. Scanning the other towers. I don't see anything. That guy's an individual on green, I think, Perilla. I didn't see any teammates.
Is anyone rocking?
Is he
our
shooting
by
back?
chance?
Yeah, he bought me.
Oh, he's shooting back. I broke him? No heartbeat. He thought about challenging it. He said no. Perilla, with how late we are in the game, I would just play it up in case shit happens.
So I get 2 proxies on the other side of this door on blue. Perfect.
Cancel that.
That's good.
I can live with that.
Is he peeking again? Where? Oh, that's below us.
I'm actually not too worried about the low side. I'm mostly worried about the inside of prison. If you get,
There's
if
right
you guys
below
get,
us on live mark.
if you get kills, they're great. I'm actually
Yeah.
not too worried about it because if
Okay.
it doesn't catch that towards them, if it doesn't catch towards them, they're fucked, right?
Yep.
Like they're not going to be the team that beats us. We're going to catch
Fuck.
another circle.
-2 or -1. Shit.
All right, place out. 3 out.
Copy.
Easy, smartly.
Got gas inbound.
Oh, we caught
Safe
again.
zone
Oh my god,
relocated.
you're right. Now they're gonna
Yep,
take the
so
zip up.
see
They
this-
have to, right?
There's no zip.
There's a zip right here.
We got sniped to our right.
Go on from here.
I do. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right.
There's
I
a
got
zip
you.
on green.
I'll find it. Not now. Maybe later.
For all, if you have plates, use them. 3 out. I'm down to 2.
I'm good.
3 plates out for you.
Right here.
5 mark. This kid needs to die.
Checking if we're in.
Plated him. Downed him, downed him, downed him.
Shot.
Right here below us. Right here.
AP mines.
-1.
Right here.
1 plate out for you. 2 out.
Copy.
2 moving.
One outside of that and one right below
Fucking
us.
California.
Yeah, they zipped up.
They can take this tower up.
Right down below me. Off the zip on ground.
Okay. Okay.
Get ready for moving. I do not have a gas mask. Moving
Me
circle
neither.
inbound.
I'm sick and I'm getting on your hip, Benji. 3 teams, 6.
Gas inbound.
Oh, we caught again.
Moving along this ledge.
Yep. Moving ledge. They're below us. Nice shot.
Gas is moving.
They came up behind us.
Copy.
One's down.
They have to come to us. They have to come to us. Hold this position.
I'm down. One's down and I'm down. I'm in combat. One's to our left. One's
That one.
immediately on.
Done them, Benji.
One's
That
right
one.
on the mop.
I'm rezzing Ben.
He's here.
Copy.
Right now.
Down another wipe one.
Mate, let's get it done.
One of them jumped off.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
4v1. He's in gas. He's gonna die.
Yeah, he jumped off. He jumped off.
No, dead. Yeah.
I watched him bail off the edge. He's effed. Nice. Alright, we can finish this now, fellas. No heartbeats.
3v1. We got it.
Gas is
Coughing.
closing. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Bye! Bye!
Bye.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go, Seal. Let's go, Gorilla.
Let's go! He-Man!
Let's go, boys. I knew we'd get that one. The prison hold for the win.
GG. Cheers!
Great game plan. Great game plan. Thank you.
GG, guys. Way to stick with it.
Yeah. Great fucking game plan. Called it out from the start. Prison circle. Whatever we gotta do, we gotta get to prison. Doesn't quite go our way at the start, but we made it work.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
You guys are great.
Fucking, that was awesome.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Guys, that was awesome.
GG's. GG's. Your guys are still there. Alright, yeah, that was fucking awesome. I'm kind of speechless right now. We played, guys, if you're listening and watching at home, we played 3 games with Benji. First game, not gonna talk about it. Second game, we
Yeah.
we came second.
I'm with
We were
you.
working everybody. Benji fucking almost killed the whole lobby at the end.
Yeah.
It was insane. He got hit by the last fucking rocket from a cluster strike, and otherwise he's working that ass, and we're getting the dub, and we don't even have the third game. But anyway, third game. Benji calls it out from the start. It's a prison circle. You got that weird ass circle that's literally like half of it's not even playable, and it's forming around prison. So he identifies that right away. Says, "Boys, we got to go prison." So we land at TV to try and get a heli, and doesn't go as according to plan. One of us gets juiced, and then I think it was Benji, and then Benji's like, "Boys, just get to prison. We'll figure it out." So we start making the trek to prison. We get there, and it's a little dicey, but man, we held that fucking spot up there. We got our resources. We were working them, and then we fucking caught again towards the end, and just outplayed the kids, man. It was awesome.
The crazy thing was, I think I did almost next to no looting that game. All the resources
Yeah.
we got were brought to us. You
By
know, that
people.
was
Yeah.
a helpful thing. I mean,
Dude, talk about what
Yeah.
you did up there when those kids fucking tried to come up. Talk about like the thought process there.
Yeah, when we were on the 4
Sure.
towers.
Yeah.
The heartbeat was super helpful. Identified one was climbing up the ladder, got the down, got the thirst. They got intimidated by that. I could tell in heartbeat that they were no longer beneath us because I originally had 3 pings in heartbeat. Obviously, we were running trios. Yep. I saw the other 2 that moved off. I was able to loot the stuff, drop my loot on the roof, take his stuff, bring it back up to us, and then we just kept the high ground from there. Then, I think after we had to, leave the 4 tower section, I saw that other tower on the opposite end of prison caught really good. We did a nice job jumping to that, got a restock loadout, moved up to that. Obviously, the team on the low side, it was cool that we got some kills there. That wasn't the biggest threat. The biggest threat was the prison team.
Yeah.
And those guys were good. They
nice
fucking lasered me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God we had the high ground. If roles were reversed, I'm dead. Like I don't throw you guys under the bus, but if roles are reversed, I'm fucking dead because those guys didn't miss a shot.
No.
Yeah, they were a very, very good team down there.
And the thing I will
the
say,
high ground and stayed in front of the circle.
Yeah, and the thing I'm going to say is that's what separates the great players from the good players. Is not necessarily the gunplay, but being in the right position, recognizing what's happening with the map process, and you did that every step of the way, and I couldn't be more proud and more. It was awesome. It was awesome to watch you. You put us in the right position. I didn't have to think other than take care of my business, kill a couple people. It was a great job, Benji.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Excellent work.
Yeah. Wow, what a great interview. I mean, that's
unreal, man.
The cat's he just nails. Absolute nails.
He is, man.
So
He's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was a cool dude. We've played quite a few games of Warzone with him in the past couple of weeks. I knew he was a good player. Didn't know a whole lot about him, like personally, or like what kind of person he was. But yeah, I mean,
I got a man crush on him after he said the Iron Man. I just thought, okay, that's. I mean, that's it.
Yeah. No. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks again to Benji. I know I think he's actually on a fishing trip right now, but I'm sure he plans on watching later.
For his birthday thing, happy motherfucking birthday.
Happy birthday, Benji. But again, man, thanks so much for taking time on your day to come hang out with us. You rocked it. Couldn't have asked for a better interview. GG's, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.